unbox the Doona Car Seat and Stroller combo and 2 bags from Amazon. I'm going to test out which one fits better for us since this doesn't come with any storage compartments. There is an official attachment from Doona, but those cost a little bit more. So I want to see if these Amazon version of the backpacks are better. And honestly, from what I've seen, they should be because they come with straps so you can wear it as a backpack when it's not on the stroller itself. So let's get into it. So, fun fact about this purchase, this is actually for our second kid, and we originally used a even flow car seat stroller dual kid combo, and it worked pretty well. And with the second kid, we wanted to see if things could get a little bit easier. Now this is pretty pricey. This is $550-ish. This one's in gray. Don't recall if the other colors are a little bit more expensive, but you can find these actually secondhand on Facebook. The biggest caution there is making sure the expiration date on those are valid. So typically they're like 5 or 6 years, give or take. I'll throw it on the screen. And you want to make sure that obviously your car seat is still valid, especially when you have a newborn, right? So in the box itself, plenty of protective packaging, cardboard corners. Here's the car seat itself. And then the base. Nothing else in the box. So let's actually unbag, not unbox, the car seat base before we unbox the stroller itself. And then we can attach it together and see how it works. So right inside you'll see a attached user guide, manual, good amount of just basic instructions how to attach it in. You'll see on the bottom integrated slots for the latch anchors here. Nice way to dock them in. Some other bases might have just a little cubby for them and then something to attach to, but this is kind of like they built around it, so it's kind of protected, right? Here you'll see the up and down attachment to level this out. So you'll see this moving slowly up so that this will push it up so it can even it out. And of course the requisite bubble level right here. So you want to make sure that when you install this car seat in the car itself is on a level ground, like maybe your garage, and then have this level so that the baby can be properly angled. And that is what that adjustment is for. So here's the car seat. You'll notice some instruction manuals, infant insert, of course, some more verbiage. Original accessories like a rain cover, insect net, sunshade, all that good stuff on their website. And this is a vehicle seat protector that actually gets included. That's cool. So you put it below the base. So you can put this between the back and the seat base. It looks like you can kind of shove these between the seats as well. All right, so let's see how this mechanism works together, right? So this is now installed in your car. This is the back of the car where the back seat is, and this is the front of your car facing to the right. What's going to happen is you can come up to your car, and the same button depression you had here to then release the wheels is the same ones you're going to pull. It's going to collapse everything forward, and the wheels will be tucked back here in the back. Right, that's what it looks like. You're gonna, again, leave the bar probably in the pushing position that you originally had, and click it into place. And that's how it looks. Now, as you get out of the car, what you're gonna do is actually that button earlier that we took off the sticker, this actually turns into green. Green meaning locked. When you push this down and in, it'll release the stroller out. So let's do that. There you go. That's how it looks. So now that your car seat is out, you can push this button here that's located in the center, and you can extend this up. This is basically elbow level for me. I'm just 5'6". So interesting fact, when the handlebar is actually in the vertical position, you can't actually lift it straight up. It has to be in the backmost position, and then you can lift. So if you're a taller person, typical American that's maybe 6 feet or what have you, this might be too low, and it will definitely be too low for you when you're just trying to reach the baby. So you're going to be kneeling, just like I would probably be kneeling down to then reach the baby. So if you got back problems, this may not be for you, just a heads up. However, you got to weigh that with the convenience of having everything together. For example, right now being 2 pieces, the carrier with the stroller part coming apart. So I have the big stroller in the trunk, got to get it out, put the carrier in, and do that same dance every time you take the baby in and out. The reason for this specifically is that so that my wife can carry this into daycare eventually in the summer and not have to worry about, yes, is it heavier than a normal carrier, but without factoring the weight of the stroller and then, or just carrying in the carrier by itself, the 50, 100 feet into the daycare, we're going to see if this works better. Of course, there's also a secondary market for this, again on Facebook, that you can recover some of your funding, unless you have a second kid, and you probably use the effective life for this. So in 2024, so this Doona specifically was ordered in February of 2024, and right now it has an expiration date of February 2029, so effectively 5 years. So do that math in terms of where you are in your kids. We're on our second kid, so we're good with 2, at least for now. And we'll definitely use this for the useful life for that second kid. But if we have a third, hopefully it'll last until then. So just be mindful when you're buying this secondhand that you're looking for the expiration date, right? Let's go onward to the accessories. So I bought 2 of these backpacks on Amazon. I'll put the links below, and let's open this first one because they actually took some time to do a design on it. So again, one of the major selling points for this bag, this Doona compatible bag, were these straps. So if you imagine if we're traveling or what have you, that when you put this into the base, you're gonna have to take this off, and maybe you wanna go out to eat, put your diapers in here, what have you, snacks for your older kid, milk, cooler, all that stuff, possibly fit in here. So at the top, you'll see a small zipper, probably for your cell phone. Yeah, something really small, right? Wallet, what have you. And then in the back, you'll see a big zipper. Pretty decent sized compartment. Looks like you could fit possibly even a laptop or tablet in here. And then just a big deep compartment and a mesh netting on the back side. And here, just for visual, this is that little small pocket in the back, on the top, excuse me. Okay. So how does this look when you install it? Let's take a look. So there are some little nipples, for lack of a better term, here, and you hook it in. Does not snap in place. And that's how it looks. All right. So you can grab something real quick, grab your wallet, whatever, and that's it. Seems secure enough. Okay, let's open the other one. So I'll put the links below in order of the gray one first and then the black one second below. So this one, just like that one, has straps as well. I can already feel that these straps on the gray ones are more thick and consistent, right? Also, the color is just a nice little pop, just not a boring black here. But if you want to be nondescript, that's correct, okay. But it's just nice if you're at a restaurant or whatever, and you're looking back, that last double check, did I leave anything? It's just nice to have that little extra color pop. I know it's just gray, but just something to distinguish it from a chair or what have you, right? So this one seems to have a lot more pockets. You have a big one on the top, plastic compartments, maybe water resistant in here. This one has a back compartment for definitely a wallet or cell phone. A mesh backing pocket right here, probably for good for a tablet or a small laptop. And then a deep pocket area for your other stuff, diapers, milk cooler, snacks, etc. This one has actually metal hooks here to attach, so let's do that now. Okay, so one thing I've noticed when I attached this was that the button here is actually bigger than the hole. So you actually have to put it in sideways to fit it in. I would say that's a good thing, because then what happens is this can't just loosen as easily as the other one. On the side, you'll see some big old pockets, definitely big enough for, I don't know, what's the cool water bottles these days? Stanley's? What's old is new again? Huge pocket here. You put a thermos with hot water in there, carry it around, and then when you want to feed your baby, put the water bottle in that big old thermos. That's what we do today. Same thing on the other side. There's another side pocket. This one has a mesh one, but it's definitely not as big, but good enough for water bottles. Okay. So that was a quick unboxing and of the Doona car seat combo. The two backpacks. Again, we're using this because we're a little bit older. Fun fact, I actually accumulated a bunch of points on Capital One shopping, not sponsored, and I saved enough over the couple of years that it could basically pay for this via gift card through Nordstrom. And through Nordstrom, you can actually ship it to a Nordstrom Rack or a Nordstrom. I just happen to have a Nordstrom Rack near my house, or closer to my house, and that's where I picked it up. It was shipped within a couple days. I picked it up 2 days after order. It was great. Really painless. So we're gonna probably try to take this to daycare and probably on travel and see how it feels. Let you know if thoughts differ from the actual hypothesis of this. Will this make our life a lot easier? And so far, I hope it will. Oh, one last thing. The base, they're silly expensive. They're like $150 each, give or take. So having two cars, it makes it a little bit cost prohibitive. What happens if you don't want to buy that second base? Well, you can put this, attach it through a seatbelt attachment, and that's okay. But ideally, the convenience, the whole point of having these systems is that you can attach it, detach it real quick with the base. Again, $150. So $750 all in, plus maybe a bag. Yeah, it's quite expensive. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Here are the foot brakes. There's a nice gear here. So you know it just won't be a friction brake, but rather a gear-based brake. And that will fully stop. Okay. Actually metal here, interestingly. Signature yellow here. I think whatever color you choose for the top canopy, it'll still be yellow here.